Hey y'all, welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay. I hope you guys are doing good. It's Tuesday, it's word of the day, and today we are on I. So today's word of the day is intention or intentional. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started after I drink some water. And when I did these definitions, I only have 2 definitions. And when I did them, I typed in intention. So I did not type in intentional because when I typed in intentional, it was like basically like it was basically the same thing. So intention or intentional means one intends to do or bring about something. And then it also means a determination to act a certain way. So of course, that's what I give y'all every week, a weekly intention. And so basically it's what you intend to do. Like this week I intend to be determined. And that's exactly what the intention is. You basically determine to act a certain way. Like this is what I'm going to do. This is what I intend to do or bring about. So that's what intention is. And before we get started on the conversational pieces, I was looking, I never do this. It was the first time I was going to do this because I was looking for, how I make the post on my social media to let you guys know that a video is uploading or posting. So basically on the way just to get you guys ready or it's ready. But so I was looking to get one of those together and I was like, man, what am I going to use? Like what template am I going to use for Tuesday? Like I'm searching. So then I'm like, okay, I could just put a quote about intention up there. So, because I didn't really want to give away the definition this week. I try to be different, like versatile in the way I do things, and so I didn't want to put the definition up there this week. So I was like, I'll just do a quote. So I'm searching for quotes and I'm not really liking anything. So then I end up clicking on a more informational page about being intentional. And I started to read it and I felt like it really related to a journey. And I say that because on a personal journey, so like I told y'all, I started with a perspective what made me want to start to change was I felt like I was going in the same circle. I had felt like I had made a lot of accomplishments to be, 22, 23, I did what my parents wanted me to do, basically, But I wasn't happy, I wasn't satisfied, and it just wasn't, I just wasn't happy with my life, basically, in the way it was going. Just always felt myself in the same predicaments. And, I was kind of over it and I wanted to make a change. Like I told y'all, when I started to make that change, I really started to try to heal myself. And my healing really began to take place when I started to look at my life differently, just have a different perspective on life and on my life. You know what I'm saying? And so that kind of led me to just trying to figure out who I was and what I wanted to do. My purpose in life, what am I here for? And so, I started talking to myself and I started trying to figure out my character traits and all stuff like that. I really tried to heal myself first more than anything. I tried to work through a lot of stuff first. Because I know I'm not perfect and I know even though I have a lot of accomplishments in my life, I've made mistakes. I haven't been, again, perfect. Dug myself in holes a lot of times. Just a lot of different stuff. A lot of pain, a lot of loneliness, a lot of confusion. Just all of it, just literally everything, just everything. And so I started to pray. And when I started to pray and, getting that connection with God started, like I told y'all, one night I was in the bed and something came to me. And, I realized as I started to bring it to life that I was meant to do this, and I was meant to do this because of the same reason that other people were meant to do it. I had a purpose. Because no matter what, this world is not perfect, and there's going to be adversities and toxicness and all types of stuff everywhere. So somebody somewhere in this world needs you. And somebody in this world uses certain things to escape their reality. Because life is not as easy for some people as it is easy for others. And so what came to me, my purpose, was to use my creativity to make somebody else's reality a little bit more better than what it was. And so then again, just getting this idea, because it started off as something else first, But really, that was something that was for somebody else. It really wasn't something that was like, I loved it. I liked the idea, which is why I decided to make it my own in a way. But it became so big that I was like, okay, well, not right now. But I still had another purpose. Like, I still had something to share. And so, you know, God started to give me this. Like, he started to give me the creative ideas to bring this to life. And so, because this is just not, like, this is, like, thoughtfulness. Like, this is a lot. Like, I'll tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so, like, sometimes I sit down and I'm ready to prepare the content and I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, it just flows out of me. So, you know I was meant for this. And so, I just gave y'all 2 of my purposes. I don't just have one purpose in this world. But I feel like the ultimate goal is for us to be of service to others and help others. No matter, again, if that looks global, if that looks like community, or if that just looks like your family. You know? But we were put here to do something, to be of service, to give, to help. You know? Not just to receive things, but to give back as well, to make a difference. And so, when you realize that you have to be more, this is my song. When you realize that you have to be more intentional, you have to be more intentional. And that's where this word comes and relates to a life journey. Because once you start to realize what you were put here to do, because I feel like it truly, a divine purpose is like or from God, something that's given. I'm just being real. I didn't get those 2 purposes until after I started praying, until I made the decision to seek God. I knew I wanted different. I knew I wanted to change, but he gave me something that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell y'all, I used to tell myself, like, I don't know how to do nothing but go to school. But he's shown me that I am capable of much more. He didn't just give me something that was going to benefit only me. It's things that are going to benefit others as well. And so, but, you know, everybody's purpose doesn't look the same. But again, I just feel like overall is to be of service and to just show love and just, you know. So that's where being intentional comes into play, because now that I know I have a purpose, I have to be intentional with the way I move. I have to have good intentions with what I put out there. Like, I can't be ill will about it. I can't, you know, have malice in my heart when I'm trying to do for others. Like, that's no good is going to come out of that if I'm moving maliciously or if I'm moving evil. Like, you know. So, on a journey, and when you do figure out what you're supposed to be doing, you got to get there. You can't just pray. You can't just wish on a star or dream about it. You got to put in work too. So you got to start being intentional about everything when it comes to your life journey. Even down to healing, you got to be intentional. That's a goal for me, and I consider it a personal goal, to continuously heal. Not to heal, but to continuously heal. So let me go ahead and give y'all some information off this website, and then I'm going to get into the conversational pieces really quick, because I already done talked so much. You know, I got to like reel y'all in basically. So being intentional is about, see, I got a laptop today, shout out to my mama. Like, being intentional is about bringing a commitment, focus, and attention to something important to you. If you want to be intentional every day, you need to get clear and upfront about what you want to achieve, and then take action on achieving it. So I think this was like, if you want to like practice being intentional every day. So, you know, it means you have a clear purpose and are intentional about taking action on the thoughts and feelings that are most important to you. When you have an intentional focus, you choose to live and create a life that has a clear purpose and is meaningful and exciting to you. That is the one. I was just reading something today, and it was like giving me advice on kind of like just going my own way with nothing but like being joyful and peaceful, like just doing what I want to do, like don't care what nobody got to say. So, okay, so it gives you basically 6 ways to be intentional every day. So, you know, be deliberate with your day. When you are intentional with your time, energy, and focus each day, you are far more likely to achieve the result you want. Being intentional with your time ensures you have a clear structure for your day and allows you to establish daily routines that support your goal. When you have greater direction and purpose, You know exactly where to invest your time and attention. Your time is aligned with your bigger purpose with increased creativity and productivity. So like if you're not intentionally focused on your day, you can feel like, you know, you're stuck and you're wasting time on stuff that's not really important. And if you're not intentional, you can be easily distracted. So number 2, be clear on the result you want. You can increase your intentionality by getting clarity on the measurable results you want to achieve in the future. When you are clear on the results you want and understand the importance of achieving those results, you will be more intentional. Sorry if I'm reading fast. I'm a fast reader, and then I wonder and get mad when I skip over words because I'm just like, it's like, slow down. When you have an emotional investment in your bigger purpose and goals, you are intentional about taking action. Seeing what your life looks like once you achieve your goals increases your confidence and ensures you feel motivated every day. So basically, this is giving meditation vibes, and like, you know, how I get y'all to journal when I say like imagine and see yourself. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta feel it. So I was looking at some manifestation tips, and it was like, not only do you see what you want, but you also need to feel it too. So I had to feel, you know, like I want these things, but when I get these things, I also want to feel happy. So I needed to embody the feeling of happiness, like even the feeling of joy, like when I graduate. Like I had to see that, but also like feel like the excitement and the even the tears, like the OMG, like for real though, like you gotta be all the way attached to it, to what you want. It's like it's basically your vision. Like you gotta align your vision with your goals, with your focus. You gotta see it. When you write it down, you gotta see it already done, and then you gotta go do it. So number 3, be purposeful with your time. Being intentional is all about being purposeful with your time to help you achieve your most important goals. When you are intentional with your time, you have a clear structure for your day and establish positive daily habits and routines. Need to hear that. I'm getting there. I feel like the past 2 days I have been like really being more purposeful with my time, and I love that. Like even if again I get tired of something, like reading, I'm tired of reading, I start to fill my time with something else that's purposeful and that will help me achieve a goal. Or, you know, like if I'm tired of reading and it's like 7 o'clock, I'm gonna go take a walk. You know what I'm saying? So just intentional people understand the importance of their time and look to achieve their goals in the simplest, easiest, and fastest way possible. Work smarter, not harder. To be intentional with your time, it's important to understand that certain priorities, relationships, and collaborations will help you achieve the results you want. You got to be real aware of what you got going on and knowing what you need as far as like resources so that things can get done. You know, like priorities, what's first, what's more staying here and working on my project number 1 more important than going out on the weekend. You got to figure out what's important. Is this person healthy for me? Is being around this person, is being with this person productive versus being alone? Is being alone more productive than being around these people? If so, be alone. But if you're around people that you can spill your ideas to, talk to, and they like, yeah, you know, do that, let's do, that's, you know, or like collaborating. Don't collaborate with somebody that's gonna waste your time. Find people that you can collaborate that are going to get the job done faster than you. You know, to be purposeful with your time, set boundaries around your time, set aside time for self-care, and plan around your energy levels. Starting and ending each day with gratitude will help you protect your time and will ensure you at the end of each day you will be feeling proud of what you've achieved. And they just should have like checked the grammar on this, because I just had to like fill in the sentence for them. But I think it's a really good website, even though they got a little, I think it's some good tips, truthfully. Be considerate with your focus. I guess that's what they're trying to say. They like losing me with their grammar, but like I'm there with them, so I get what they saying. But you know, certain things make you lose like cool points. You know, like y'all talking good, but y'all like when you put it out there, just making sure everything all good, grammar, everything. You know. triple check if you need to. Intentionality increases your focus on the things and people that are most important to you. Intentionality helps you understand the importance and purpose of your bigger vision and directs your mind and actions to help you achieve it. And intentional focus gives you greater clarity around what you want and takes the guesswork out of where to invest your time and focus. Being intentional with your focus ensures you prioritize effectively and have a clear structure for your day based on your bigger purpose. So basically, having this focus on your vision and knowing the action steps you need to take gives you the confidence to focus your attention on what matters most. So basically, just focus. Focus, focus, focus. You know, a big part of being intentional is actually focusing on what you got going on. Focusing on your vision. Prioritizing what's important. Like, focus. Because it allows you to start to make things more clear for yourself. So, become focused on your goals. Intentional goals allow you to align your purpose and vision with an action plan to achieve your goals. When you are intentional about your goals, you identify the result you want to achieve up front, which gives you more direction and focus. Setting goals gives you a plan and path to work towards every day and ensures you start your day with focus and purpose. Goals give you the motivation and focus to achieve your priorities in life. When your goals are clear, you know why you want to achieve your goals and when you want to achieve your goals. This clarity gives you the confidence to structure your time. It also helps you invest your time and energy in your biggest priorities. Just like we do every week, we set goals. And just like I've been telling y'all, like, even if you don't get it right, it still allows you to have something to work towards. It still gives you that confidence, like you're building on yourself and you're building on your confidence. Like, you can do this. I got this. And that's why I do 3, because I feel like it's very important, because I feel like 3 small goals are better than just one big goal that's going to take so much out of you. I feel like if you have 3 goals and you set them weekly, that gives you more than enough time to try to accomplish all 3, especially if they're small. And then, you know, you'll see yourself, okay, I made this goal, but I didn't make these 2. Or I made these 2 and I didn't make this one. It just shows you that you can do it. I can do this, but let me just keep working on that. Ultimately, it shows you that you can achieve the goals you set for yourself, basically. And that's going to continue to build on your confidence. So, definitely, I agree. See, I told y'all I like this one, but it's just that grammar. It's the grammar for me. Okay. Be mindful of your most important relationships. Intentionality, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Intentionality increases the value of your most important relationships and brings deeper meaning to them. When you appreciate your most important relationships, you experience greater gratitude, abundance, and self-awareness. It helps you understand the purpose and importance of every relationship you have. When you take the time to understand, it helps you understand the purpose and importance of every relationship you have. When you take the time to understand why a relationship is important, you feel happier and more joyful. When you express gratitude to someone, their value in your life grows. Identifying what you want from a relationship ensures you are clear about the best results you want from that relationship. Being present in communication with the people that matter also shows how much you value them. So basically, being intentional, it makes you a better friend, a better partner, you know, a better daughter, sister. And so it's good to be intentional every day with the relationships that you have with people. You know, how we always say, like, what are your intentions? Like, what do you want? You know, what do you want? So just be intentional, like, in everything that you do every day. So I'm going to put that website in the description box. I do feel like it's some good stuff and it's some good tips. Like I said, when you have a purpose and when you're living in your purpose and when you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you're on a journey, being intentional is so important. Those tips are good. Like, I'm learning to be more intentional, like, in this season, you know. So this is why this is so good for me, because I'm continuously healing and learning. Like, I haven't really thought about being intentional. I just been doing the work. But really, I got to be more intentional with what I have going on and really be putting that true focus and time into it. In which I feel like I've been doing the past 2 days. You know, I got to get clear about what I want. And what I want don't look like what somebody else wants. So, you know, I gotta stay focused on my own plate at all times. And achieving the things I want starts with me being more intentional about my time and my day-to-day schedule, as well as, you know, my priorities. So, yes, I think y'all should check that out. My first conversational piece will be, I gotta take these days off. I'm gonna replace them with my new updated life. This is old life right here. I did have it right there, but I couldn't see. It rained, and I really don't want to hold it today. So, what is one thing you intend to do this month that will be helpful to your life or healing journey? So, when I wrote this question, I already had my answer as soon as I was like putting the question mark at the end of it. It's something that I've been talking about up here that I keep saying that I don't have time for. But this past weekend, I had some time to myself, and in my solitude, I was really dealing with some stuff that, you know, I wouldn't say that I'm healed from it, but, you know, I'm trying to. But I feel like I've been trying to heal from it without really dealing with it head on. And for me, I know how to heal myself, but it's some things that I feel like, you know, I done been through this, I done dealt with it. It ain't nothing I can't get through. I just don't want to walk back down those streets of emotions. Like, I'm good, you know? Like, I tell myself, like, I'm good. Like, it's all right. I'll get over it, you know? But truthfully, truth be told, I can't just not walk away without going back through those emotions, without healing those emotions from, you know, the past year. So the one thing that I intend to do and basically bring about those feelings that need to be healed, I am going to start back on therapeutic journaling. I am not going to say daily, because I had that time in middle school and I had that time in high school, but I don't have the time to try to fit it in every night, even though I want to. I want to make it a goal so bad, but I don't want to overdo it. So I just intend to do it more than often this month. So last night I was able to do it before I went to bed, and it helped a lot. And basically, I always used to say that I was writing to myself, and, you know, it was able to make me realize when I was reading stuff back to myself years later that I was my own best friend. But, you know, I didn't realize that I was actually healing myself through writing every day, writing out my feelings, really getting out my thoughts. I was healing myself in middle school and high school because, again, I was in 7th grade when I moved, and that was a big change too, because, like, I'm about to go to middle school, you know. Well, I had already went to 6th grade in Edison, so I'm like, you know, yeah, we got 3 more years. We in high school, but, you know, like, I didn't ever think I would be uprooted from Edison. So, having to do that, and then they had uniforms, I was like, I didn't want to be there. And so I didn't really adapt to it right then and there, but eventually I did. Unlike in Greenville, I just decided not to adapt. But I didn't really adapt right then and there, and so, you know, I took solace within myself. And, you know, I was dealing with a lot because, you know, as kids, we have feelings too. No matter how old we are, we have feelings, you know. So I had feelings then, and I had nobody to talk to about how I felt. So I would talk to myself, and I would go through those motions by myself by journaling. And not knowing this whole time is that that's what kept me sane, journaling to myself. That's what was able to keep me here, you know, and not dig deep into depression at such an early age. Like, I don't think I dealt with depression until high school, like really first dealing with it. And so it was just like, looking back, you know, I realized that I had saved my own life through therapeutic journaling. Like, I had saved my own sanity. Like, that was the only thing that kept me sane when so much was going up here, and I didn't feel like I had anybody to talk to or anybody that I could trust. I feel like I am in a place right now where I need to start back journaling, if not daily, at least every other day, but I'll try for daily. I go through my day a lot thinking, like a lot. You know, I deal with a lot by myself, by choice. I choose to. I also know that I know how to cope with it in healthy ways, which is why I went to therapy. But I'm not in therapy right now, and I've been dealing with a lot. And like this weekend, again in my solitude, I was able to realize that I gotta do something. I gotta get these thoughts out. And the only way I know how to do that is journaling. So I intend to start back therapeutic journaling. I've already started, but that's what I intend to do because I did this already. So I already knew what I wanted to do. So yes, I have started. I want to do a little bit tonight, but I'm kind of feeling like when I get in those places where I need to let stuff out. I don't know. I've been having a great day today, so I don't know. But I do like to journal. I do like to get my thoughts out through pen. I feel like it comes from here and then it kind of flows to here. And I feel like it just kind of flows out through the movements of my hand and the strokes of my pencil. So like, it's a beautiful thing to me, honestly. I love it. I enjoy it. So that's what helps me. And I feel like I am in a stage right now where I need to do it to keep myself grounded, to keep me level-headed, to keep me sane, because if it's my choice to deal with what's up here by myself, then I need to make sure I have an outlet to get it out so it's not always here. So it's not eating me alive or affecting me in a negative way. So that's what I intend to do. So what do you guys intend to do this month that will help you on this journey? Help you keep healing, help you keep going. Y'all, these are my favorite sweatpants. I love them. I got them from Dollar General. I need to get some more though. So number 2, what comes to mind when you hear both of these definitions? I'm trying to slow my talking down. So again, the definitions are what one intends to do or bring about, a determination to act a certain way. So what comes to mind when you hear those definitions? How can being intentional be a benefit to your life or healing journey? So when I hear what one intends to do or bring about, for me, that's kind of like, what are you going to do? What let me know. Like, what is it? What are you going to do? What are you going to lay out? What are you putting on the table? What are you about to do, basically? What's going to come from this? What's your intentions behind this? Like, what is the purpose of it, basically? When you say you're going to do this, okay, so what's next? And then what's next? Like, be clear with me. Don't leave room for me to ask no questions. Lay it out all on the table about what you are about to do or what you intend to do, what you're going to bring about. Just lay it all out. And that's real big on anything, in any area. No matter what area it is, lay it all out on the table about what you intend to do. Don't lead people on. Don't even lead yourself on when it comes to your goals. Like, just be clear and upfront about it. So you'll already know what you're going after. You'll already know the end goal, the end result. You'll already know what you're working towards because you intended to do so. This is what you wanted to bring about in the first place. So be clear and upfront about what you want, what you're going to do. No matter what that looks like in any area. A determination to act a certain way. That's just like what I do with y'all every week. Weekly intentions. Determine what you're going to do. Determine how you're going to act. Determine what you want. A determination to act a certain way. I intend to do this. I intend to do that. Hold on. Okay, well, that was one. I intend to get through the little things, I think I said this week, with a smile on my face. I made a determination to act a certain way. I'm going to smile while I do the little things. That's how I said up here. Alanasia intend to continue to release the things, people, and habits that no longer serve me. So here, I am intending to, act in a way where I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. I'm letting it go. I am happy. I am free. I am at peace. I am calm. That's the certain way I have determined to act. I have determined to be peaceful, to be calm, to not let what no longer serves me affect me, to have a hold on me because I'm letting it go. I've determined to let it go and to move in that way of peacefulness. If you're at peace, nothing can bother you. If you're calm, nothing can get you upset unless you allow it to. And I'm no longer allowing things that don't serve me to do that. So that's my intention. That's what I think about that. Is that you definitely are embodying that certain intention. The way you want to act, you're embodying it. You know? And you're applying it. Because it's something that you intend to do, so you're going to do it. How can being intentional, and this is kind of like 3 questions, but I felt like they were all together, but anyway. So basically, how can being intentional be beneficial to your life or healing journey? So I basically feel like I've already answered that question with the tips that I gave you. It's beneficial simply because you're focused on it. You're choosing to walk on the path of getting things done. So it'll be beneficial to my journey because, again, it allows me to be like full on forced focus. Like, it allows me to not really worry about anything else because my intentions is to make it out and make a difference. And so if I'm fully focused on healing myself in order to bring about success and bring about, breaking generational curses and just leaving all that in the past, especially when I have my own kids, then, that's a part of my journey. That's what I intend to do. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm working towards that. Nothing else matters but that. That's what's important to me. So if I'm moving with good intentions, if I'm moving by being intentional with what I do, then for me, I feel like it's basically going to allow me to continue to move through life more easier. Again, like it was saying, easy, simple, like work smarter, not harder. So if I'm intentional on how I do things, I'm getting things done, period. Nothing is distracting me, nothing is in my way. Only thing I'm doing is focusing on how I could be more intentional with what I do, with my time, priorities. Like, I'm here. I'm nowhere else. And that's how it's beneficial to me because it'll allow me to work, again, smarter, not harder. And it'll allow me to get to my goals way more faster. And so that's why I feel like it's good to try to practice it every day. To try to, really prioritize and really focus on what you're doing on a daily and focus on what you're doing weekly and monthly and really seeing the vision every day, not letting nothing get in the way of that. To me, that is why being intentional, and also having good intentions is beneficial to my journey, because when you got good intentions, that could be towards the things you do and towards people, the relationships you have, and the way you treat people is a big thing when it comes to living a good, successful life. How you treat people, having good intentions with what you're doing. If you got bad intentions behind the things that you do and the things that you put out there, even if it glitter like gold, I promise it ain't gonna always be, because it's built off badness, off whatever, malicious things, lies, all types of stuff. So it makes me think of Young Thug. Like, you're not right within. God can bless you, but as soon as you don't know how to treat those blessings, when you think that you can skip out on, the wrong that you've done without righting it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You can have it all and you can lose it just as fast. I don't wish bad on no one, and I hate that for artists that have to go through that, but it's just facts. Everything that's given to you, God has given it to you. Every good thing comes from the Lord. So don't mess that up with bad intentions. Don't mess that up by not doing what you're supposed to do with it. By not being a good person, by not living a good life. Be intentional with everything that you do. Because what goes around comes back around. What you put into yourself and into your work, into your purpose and your dreams, that's gonna either blossom or it's gonna flake, because it's all about what you put into it. And if you're not being intentional, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, if you're not focusing, what you think you're about to have is not going to be what you get. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Tuesday. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I love you guys. Be humble. Show compassion. Be patient. Be gentle. Be kind. You are love. Love is within you. So show love. Shine your light. You never, ever, never know who need it, who looks up to you, who believes in you, who you inspire. So just shine your light and always be yourself. Just be authentically you. Not everybody gonna like it, but some people love you for everything that you are. So I love you guys, from my heart to yours.